You can use either watercolor, poster color, acrylic color, fine, tubes or jars. Anything is fine. Please keep out white. Listen to instructions. How can there be questions so soon? Keep out white, yellow, red, green, blue, any shade. I know each of your sets will have multiple shades of the same color. Take any bright shade, white, yellow, red, green, blue.
I can hear
Acrylic,
teacher.
watercolor, poster color, it's fine. Any of those. Jars, tubes, cakes. Mukti, fine? I think our internet is a little, yeah, it's getting stuck. Okay. Keep it all out. Fine? Now, those of you who are using tubes, whether it's watercolor tubes or acrylic tubes, take out only a little bit. And I'll first tell you, take white. Everyone, take white. Yes, Anushri.
Ma'am, I wanted to know in the drawing of the house, I have some extra space in between. So is it okay if I made a little one or two more extra houses?
Yeah, that's fine. Is it already made? Okay, that's fine. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Okay. We're going to stay on mute and listen very carefully to the instructions. Take out a little white and put white on 4 parts of your palette so that we can mix it with our 4 paints. So first take out some white. I've already put out my white. Take it out, mix water, break up the lumps. Just one brush full of white. Put it into the 4 slots. Each slot should have one brush full of white. Hi Neve, quickly jump in.
Hi, miss.
Take out yellow, blue, green and red, Neve.
Yes, miss.
It can be poster color, acrylic color, watercolor, doesn't matter. First take out the white. Keep it out and then you're going to mix just a little bit of each of these colors to make it into a lighter shade. Basically, we're trying to make 4 lighter shades of these colors. So almost like candy color shades, you know, very pastel, very, very light. So don't take too much pigment for the colors, especially those who are using tubes. Take out very little, break up the lumps, mix it well, and mix adequate amount of water, please.
Miss, can you please repeat the 4 main colors again?
Red, blue, yellow, green. Any shade. Pick up a nice bright shade. Mix it with white. The red will turn into pink. The yellow will turn into like a lovely butterscotch. The blue will turn into sky blue. The green will turn into minty green. Keep the colors light. So take very little bit of the color, more of white. Just a little dot of color is enough. Will go a long way. Mix adequate amount of paint. And let me know once you're all done mixing the colors. Mix enough water Paint should be smooth, slightly on the watery side, like a poster color kind of watery, maybe slightly more watery than that. Mix adequate paint. Yellow, blue, green, red will turn into light yellow, minty green, pink and sky blue. Let me know once you're all done with mixing the colors. Very little color, more of white. Clean your brush nicely before changing your color.
Auntie, I'm done.
Okay. If you need to change your water, you can do that.
Yes, Auntie, I'm done.
Okay, Kimaya.
Ma'am, I just joined because I had an internet problem.
Okay. Ariana, take out 4 colors: red, blue, yellow, green.
Okay.
It can be poster color, watercolor, acrylic. Red, blue, yellow, green, any shade, bright shade. Mix it with white and make them lighter, like a butterscotch yellow, minty green, pink, and sky blue. Very quickly.
And I have like two of these. One is like yours and one is like a little bit different. So which one should I use?
I leave it to you. We are all going to be working on this one. It's just easier with
Okay,
instruction.
so
Maybe you can do the other one on your own. Yeah. Quickly make them into lighter shades, these 4 colors, by mixing white. Add enough water, break up the lumps, get it quite smooth and liquidy. The rest of you ready with your colors? Kunal's done. Ahana?
Yes, ma'am.
Anushri is done. Davina? Neve? Mukti?
Miss, I just have one more color to mix.
Okay. Mukti, how about you? Done? Okay. Let's take a pencil. Just few things to add before we begin. Let's take a pencil very quickly. Now, just below the roof, so there are two sides for the house, right? So there is the side and there is the face, the front. So just below the front, I want you all to add a slanting line like that to all the houses, just below the roof. Fine? Slanting towards you, sloping line. Wherever it is visible. Who was that? Mukti, you said something?
Yeah, the screen is frozen.
Mine is not, Baba.
Now
It's yours.
better.
It's yours that is getting frozen. Yeah. Okay. So everybody make this slight slanting line.
I made it, Auntie.
Okay. If it's not visible, it's fine. Like for example, this house is not visible. This one's not visible. Now, if you're done with that, let us also add some chimneys. For that, erase a little bit of your roof and add 2 blocks like that on all the houses. Front or back, it's up to you where you want to position your chimney. For all the houses. I'm just leaving some empty for my class tomorrow. Fine, so chimneys and slanting lines had to be added. Okay.
Can you send me a picture of what you've done on the phone?
No, I cannot. I'm using my phone as my camera. Not right now. I can send it after class. Okay, are we ready to paint? Let us take a clean brush. You are only
Please just wait 2 more minutes.
You can add the chimneys later. Okay, what we're going to do is we're only going to watch. Let Auntie do one house and show you, and then you can all jump in. All eyes on the screen. I'm not going to repeat. So as we know, we've left these lines open because next week when we do the sky, there's going to be a big cloud over here. Fine, so we're going to leave this bit open and not paint all the way down. Please watch the screen and listen very carefully on how it has to be painted. Okay, here we go. First, with a clean medium-sized brush like number 6 or whatever you're comfortable with, I am only taking water in my brush and I am wetting the surface. Now there are 2 sides to each house, right? There is a side and there is a front. Now both of these are going to be treated slightly differently. First, we're going to wet the paper. You're not going to do it, we're just watching. First, lightly wet one side. And then you can pick any color of your choice. So I'm going to start with say pink. And from below, I'm pulling up. And because the paper is wet, the paint very easily blends and picks up. And the bottom I'm leaving open like that. I'm not making a line. I'm just leaving it open and not finished. So I take the paint about 3/4 of the way, maybe a little more, and then I stop. Then I'm going to clean my brush off, and only with water I'm painting the rest of this, turning this pink into a further lighter pink. Can you all see? My pink, my darker pink has turned into a lighter pink just by washing with water on the top. Hold on, not done yet. Now I would suggest that you do this for all the houses with the different colors. You can position the colors anywhere you feel like, wherever you feel like putting yellow, blue, whatever. Each house is of the same color. So now I have this pink. I want a darker pink on the front of the house because it is away from the light. You see, there's an angle to the house. It's away from the light. I want this pink darker. How do I make anything darker? By going back to the original color, taking a little bit, mixing it on the side, and getting it slightly darker. Now, the same principle. First, I'm going to wet the paper. Please don't start, just watch. Lightly wet the paper. And then I'm going to take my darker pink. Because I'm using acrylic, my chances of the two colors mixing and crossing over the line are less because the paint dries fast. But those of you with watercolor, poster color, it can go over the line and start bleeding onto the other side. So I suggest don't do this second side of the house immediately. Go do another color for another house and then come back and do the second side. Fine. Now, same way, I've washed off the brush, pulling this pink higher just with water such that I get a light to dark tone. So it's the same pink. So light pink has washed, become lighter. Darker pink by mixing red into the original pink, washed and become lighter. So what was I saying? If you paint one after the other like what Auntie did, there is a good possibility that the colors will start mixing. So don't do one after the other. I would suggest you do one side pink, one side blue, one side yellow, one side green, and then come back and then do the darker shades of each color so it doesn't mix. Fine? Understood? Question time. Anybody? Any questions? No? Wow, amazing. Yes, Aishani. Tell me.
For the top houses, do we have to do the same thing where it's dark in the front and lighter in the side of the house?
Okay, so yes, the same thing. Now, sometimes you may not even see the top houses, right? Now, for example, this house. Okay, one other thing. This section that we cordoned off with a line, do not paint this right now. We're only painting the two walls. This is going to be another color, so leave that alone. Now, for example, this one, Aishane, this section we're going to leave alone. This will only have one color, no? Because there are no two sides.
Yeah, and
These can have two colors, this can have two colors, this can have two shades. This one again is single shade.
no, Auntie, actually my question is, it'll again be like it'll be light in the front and
Correct. The
yeah.
same technique goes.
So it won't be like there's light in the side, light in the front and dark in the side of the house.
So you'll have to imagine that light is falling this way.
Okay.
So all this that is facing you will be lighter and all the inside bits which are at an angle will be darker.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. Roofs do not touch. Roofs do not touch and this inside bit do not touch. And you can pick what color you want to put where. Which house, what color. I leave it to you guys. Bottom, leave open. Do not bring it all the way to the end of the page. Okay? Fine.
So can
Let's
we
start.
start?
Please start. Keep your water clean, everyone. Do not forget to wet the paper lightly. Not too much, just lightly so the paint flows easily.
Auntie, I have a doubt. Which side is the light falling again?
This side. Anything that is facing you is the lighter side. Anything at an angle with the face of the house is the darker side.
Oh, okay.
So finish painting the lighter side first, everybody, for all the houses. It'll just make it easier.
Auntie, my pink is extremely light. Should I make it darker?
Yes, you'll have to judge that for yourself.
One.
Mukti, I can't hear you. It's breaking up.
Is this okay?
Hold on. Oh, Mukti, again you. Nope, can't see you.
Miss,
Yes?
Miss, when I'm putting the paint, it's not really spreading. So does that mean I have to put more water?
Yes. Especially those of you who are using acrylic, you'll definitely have to put more water. Hmm.
Ma'am, is this okay?
Ariana, hold on. Yes, looks very nice, Ariana. Jump to another house far away so that the colors don't touch or blend. Huh? Now, for this inner section that we have left, no, on the face of the house, this little section that we've left, you can pick any dark color. So, Auntie is using a mix of blue and green to make like a dark turquoise, but I leave it to you what color you want to add over here. Just avoid black, that's all. Any dark shade.
Auntie, can we use orange for the triangle that we left?
So I was thinking maybe the roofs we could keep warm colors like orange, red, brown. So try to avoid that. Something even darker than orange, maybe like a dark blue, maybe even a deep purple.
Okay.
Yeah, you can mix some colors and make something. Oh, but then dark blue is going to be our sky next week. Point your brush. The edges of all your lines should be smooth. Try to keep the paint within the lines. Point your brush. We had a good practice of that last week for the branches. So yes, roofs, we could use orange, red, like proper red, brown, so warm colors. And the same thing has to be kept in mind that when we paint any color, it shouldn't appear flat. So how do we ensure that there's variation of tone even in those roof colors, even though it's a single color? It's how much water you add. Let's have a look, guys. It's the same thing. First wet the roof, lightly with water. And then take your paint already there's light and dark being created on its own just with water. So allow the water to do its trick. Don't smudge it too much. Wash off your brush and tease the leftover color into the spaces so you get light and dark. I leave it to you what color you want to add for the chimney. Maybe the same color as the house, up to you guys. Now the roof has also another side to it. Have you all noticed? There is one side and then you see a little bit on the other side. Did you see this space here? Now that space, if you like, you can leave it the same color as the roof or pick any other color which is not in your palette. Like for example on mine there is no purple on my palette. So I could paint this part of the roof a nice purple. The inner part of the roof which is slightly exposed, a mauve. Make sure there are no white spaces left. Everybody check that there are no white spaces between the lines. How is it going for everybody? Davina, can I see? Yes, Davina, fine. Ariana, yes, nice. Anushri? Very good. You can keep it a little darker, it's fine. It looks good, very good blending. Neve, can I see? Good, Neve. Keep it down, and drip. Aishane? Good, Aishani. It can be brighter. You can add more paint and less water. Mukti, the others, can you turn your videos on? Mukti, can I see?
It might drift.
Okay, okay, fine. Then I'll come back later. Kimaya?
Yeah, just a second. I've not done much. I've only done this much.
That's good blending. Good. Thanks.
Thank you.
Kunal, Ahana, videos, please. Yes, Kunal.
Yes, ma'am.
Your background is, you have to change your background, Kunal. It's all foggy. Yeah. Okay, Kunal, blending has to be slightly better from dark to light. For the blue, the yellow and the pink are looking fine. Even the green is fine. Only for the blue. Okay. Try and paint over it. Ahana, yes. Can I see your artwork, please?
I haven't done much, but wait, the lighting is really bad
Yes.
because it's too bright. Hold on.
Turn your paper a little. Okay.
Like that?
Better. Yes. Yeah, the blue requires a bit more differentiation between light and dark. The others seem okay, I think. The blue and the yellow needs to have a more definition between what is light and what is dark. Currently, they both look the same, huh? So maybe make one slightly darker, please. Okay.
Miss, what colors can we use for the roofs?
Something warm. Any warm color? Kunal, yeah. Sorry, Kunal, can you show me that again? I didn't see. Were you holding up your paper? No, okay.
Ma'am,
Hmm?
on the other side of the houses, can we make chimneys there also?
Yes. Well, one chimney per house, not beyond.
Ma'am, the other side, I mean the other houses.
Oh, yes, yes. Auntie didn't do that because I've kept this side free for my next class. I only worked on this side. Yes, please. For the entire artwork. Actually, I can just hold up what it looks like, a complete one. This is what a complete one looks like. Right? Background remains empty until next week, and we will paint the sky and the clouds, and then some detailing. Okay, one small piece of detail I want to show you where the chimneys are concerned. Let's give a little shadow to the chimney. Instead of making it look like a flat bottle, let's take a dark color, maybe the same color as this inside bit, and let's give a side to the chimney, which is away from the light, so it's darker. Change your water if you require to. Clean your brushes. It affects the quality of work. Point your brushes, hold at the metal part. Don't hold it so high up.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
when you had sent us the materials for the class, you had also mentioned oil pastels. What was the use for that?
It's for next week.
Okay.
Okay. The material list pretty much remains the same for next week. Anyway, just have a look. There are one or two things added. Oil pastels, and also I want you to keep some loose cotton. If you don't have cotton, maybe these cotton pads that are used for cleaning your face, your mummy's faces, you could keep that, or just loose cotton from your kit, because we'll make the clouds by dabbing with cotton next week. Okay, that and oil pastels and maybe a black pen. So anyway, check the list. It's pretty much the same, but for these 2, 3 extra. I'll post it tonight. Next week is the last class. We're finishing the term and this composition. So don't miss it. Please join on time. Lots to be done. Davina, yes?
The water is pooling where I joined the two pieces of paper, so that's like a line of paint over that.
Where? The water is pooling where? Where the two of the same house, is it? The two.
No, where I joined the two sheets of paper because I
Oh,
didn't.
you have 2 sheets of paper. Okay, okay. Can I have a look? Can you turn the screen? Not too bad. It's not too bad, Davina. Maybe what you need to do next, if you're going over the similar spaces, add less water. But it doesn't look bad, at least from the camera, it doesn't look bad. But is it like accumulating? Is it stagnant over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a tissue of some sort? You can just quickly just dab it.
Okay.
Very gently dab it. Is it working okay, Davina? Okay. Anybody else who wants to show the artwork? Ariana, I can see yours looking fine. Just make sure it doesn't turn out to be one color. The greens and the blues make the variation happen. Oh yeah, that is variation when it goes up with more water. It shouldn't appear flat. The pink has turned out well, Ariana, and the green. Anyone else? Neve, can I see yours? Oh, Mukti, just give me 1 second. I'm just coming. I'll just see Neve's and then come. Good, Neve. Keep the line straight, not wobbly, huh? Mukti, where is Mukti? Mukti, come. Good. Very nice. Keep it down. Let it not drip. Anushri, you had something to ask? No? Point the brush, Anushri. Point it. Yes. Kimaya, you too. Point your brush. I hope you've all been taking pictures of your artworks, because after this one needs to just put it together into a collage, maybe on your parents' phone, so that your 8 weeks of 5 compositions can be viewed together. Because I know a lot of us don't have the salt dough works anymore, but I hope you have pictures of that so you can collage it together.
Auntie, I'm done.
Can I see, Ishani? The whole artwork?
Auntie,
Ishani?
the colors are seeing very light on the
Light,
screen, but
yeah.
they're quite bright.
So
Auntie.
maybe you could turn your paper to the left and see. Yes. Okay, it's still. Yeah, I'm not able to see. Maybe you can send me a picture after class. But
Yes.
it's very neat. That much I can make out. That's good. Do you feel it requires to be darker? Anything? The roofs or something? No?
The roofs are quite dark,
Okay.
so I think I don't want to go over it because the
Okay,
paper
might
is
get
quite.
patchy, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, fine, no problem. Good. Did you do the chimneys and the little
Yes.
shadow with it?
No, I didn't do the shadow.
You can do that. Oh, what happened, Kunal? What happened? Do you want me to see?
Auntie, I
One
have
second,
to
Maya.
go now. My dad has
Okay.
a call.
All right. Bye, Kimaya. See you next week.
Bye, Auntie.
Kunal, it's only this front blue house that you need to maybe paint over. Yes, yes. The others are looking nice. So this blue house and the roof, see if you can paint over it. No? Okay, fine, fine, fine. I'll let you then make the call if you want to do it again.
Auntie, I drew the shadows for the chimney.
All right. Those of you who are done can leave. We are anyway done with class today. Anushri, hold the brush lower. Anushri, hold the brush at the gold. Hold it much lower. Yes. Okay, any questions related to today's class? Does anyone have any questions? No, we're all clear. This much has to be done and brought to class next week. And then we finish the background. Okay, I'll see you all. Thank you. Good job.
Ma'am,
Yes, Ariana, it's looking nice.
done with
Can
like
you can you turn it the other way? Yeah.
Ma'am,
1 sec, Anushri. Oh, you missed one side for the pink, Ariana.
this?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
And then the roofs. Okay, fine. Looks good. Good blending. Yes, Anushri.
ma'am, can I show you how much I've done?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, looking nice. It seems very light, but perhaps okay. I
Oh,
think
ma'am, it's like that from the camera, but once
Okay.
I'm finished painting with it,
please send me.
I'll send you a picture.
Okay, good. Very neat work. Good job.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. See you all next week.